Hi and welcome to Edge of Play's New Coach Starter Pack Chapter 3 Part 2. In today's video we're looking at the rules of the game, specifically looking at age relevant rules as well that if you're managing a junior side will be really important for you to know. So what do you need to know as a coach? Well, you'll want to know the national FA rules of the game. You can find those online. For example, in the English FA, if you go on there, there's 17 laws of the game to go over and be familiar with. A lot of them you probably already know, but it's handy to have a look over that and make sure you're clear on the general rules of the game. The one I'm going to focus on more today is rules specific to your age group. So if you're a junior coach, looking at the rules that are specific to you and the setups and so on. And you'll want to know rules specific to your league as well. So look on your league website, the league handbook, and just have a check of those as well. I'd say the law that leads to the most controversy and conflict is the offside law, both at the professional level and at grassroots as well. So I'm putting the actual definition of the law in as simple a format as I can for you on here now. I think one of the key things is that offsides aren't used until you get to under 11s in the UK. So from that age group, the players will really have to understand it, and it might be worth getting their heads around that slightly sooner as well. My main focus in this video then is to look at the age-specific rules you'll need to know that if you're a coach of a junior side. So I've put a little table together here and we'll go through them. First of all, you've got your different age groups and then the different game formats. You know, when I was growing up, it was just 11-a-side straight away. I remember playing at under 8s and it was 11-a-side straight in there with it, and I didn't have a clue what was going on some of the time. Whereas now we begin with the small-sided game and gradually build up to the 11-a-side. So you'll see that there, under 6s to under 8s play 5-a-side, then they go to 7-a-side, then 9s, and it's under 13s when they're finally exposed to 11-a-side and it starts to kind of replicate more of the game they watch on the TV. In terms of game time and the football size, obviously as well, they increase gradually as the players get bigger and older. You'll note there the ball size changes under 9s to under 10s to size 4, and it's not till under 15s till using a size 5 football. And then in terms of pitch size and goal size, naturally they gradually increase as well. In terms of these amounts, they obviously vary slightly from pitch to pitch, venue to venue, but it gives you a rough idea that if you're trying to prepare your players, you'll try and use those kind of dimensions whenever possible so they can be used to what they play on each weekend. Put a diagram together here just to give you a bit of a visual really for how the pitch sizes gradually increase. You've got the blue pitch there for 5-a-side, 40 by 30, then you step up to the 60 by 40 pitch of the 7-a-side, that's in red, 9-a-side, 80 by 50, and then 11-a-side starting off at 100 by 60 and can go all the way up to 110 by 70. Different teams have slightly different pitch sizes, but you know, they'll be around those kind of areas. As well as those different dimensions and setups and sizes, we have some specific rules as well that gradually develop as the players get older. In terms of offsides, they aren't used until under 11s and 9-a-side football in the UK. The retreat line, that's to do with when there's a goal kick, the opposition have to go back behind that retreat line to give you space to play out from the back. In the past, before retreat lines, invariably a goalkeeper would be stuck with the ball there, trying to get the ball out. A team would press high and they just didn't have it in them at that age to get the ball away. It made the whole building from the back quite difficult, and that did not fall in line at all with the professional game we see on TV. So the retreat lines are there for up to under 10s, give you that chance to have a bit of composure and calmness on the ball at the start. You can see there's a bit of a change then when you get to 9-a-side, your offsides come along and your retreat lines are no longer there. In terms of some set pieces, we have throw-ins and free kicks. Well, throw-ins under 6 to under 8, you can expect some leniency there. The player might make a foul throw and you say, "I'll retake it, try again, try to keep your foot on the floor this time." A bit less leniency as they get older, under 9s, under 10s, they might get a second chance at it and then it might be given to the other team. And then you'd expect from under 11s upwards, full rules really. If you do a foul throw, the opposition get the throw in. In terms of free kicks, it's mainly to do with direct or indirect. So under 6s up to under 10s, no indirect free kicks. And the wall, if you're a defensive wall trying to block the free kick, you have to be at least 5 yards away. You can have indirect free kicks then from under 11s upwards for 9-a-side, 7 yards away for walls, and that changes to the full 10-yard wall when you get to 11-a-side and under 13s. Subs has been one that's changed quite recently as well. It used to be that you'd have a restriction on how many subs you could use. Generally now it's rolling subs across the board at grassroots level. So you can use any from 5 normally. Some leagues can do any from 7, but you have your amount of subs. You can keep bringing them on, taking them off, putting them back on again. Personally, I think that's been a great thing because it keeps players involved. You could bring them off, they could need a little break, need a bit of a talking to, need some help. You can go back on and get involved in the game again. I know there are plenty more, but that should give you a bit of an overview of some of the specific age range rules that you'll come across. In Chapter 3, Part 3, I will look at the Edge of Play resource, the website mainly, and how it can help you as a coach.